The boos came first, but the silence that followed mattered more. At the opening ceremony of the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan, U.S. Vice President JD Vance was met with a hostile reaction from sections of the crowd, a jarring interruption to the usual Olympic pageantry. International feeds caught the whistles and jeers as cameras briefly lingered on Vance and his wife, turning a routine diplomatic appearance into one of the most talked-about moments of the night. Yet for millions watching in the United States, that moment barely existed. Coverage by NBC appeared to mute or soften the crowd response, creating two versions of the same event. One was noisy, confrontational, and political. The other was calm, polished, and controversy-free. The contrast fueled accusations that the real story was not the booing itself, but the decision over who was allowed to hear it. International reporting added another layer. The backlash was less about personal animosity and more about what Vance represented to critics abroad. Ongoing anger over U.S. immigration policies and reports of ICE-linked security involvement around the Games had already sparked protests in Milan. Inside the stadium, the vice president became a stand-in for wider grievances, turning the Olympic stage into an unplanned referendum on American power and presence overseas. The White House played down the incident, while President Donald Trump's defense of his deputy only intensified the debate. The International Olympic Committee repeated its call for political neutrality, but the Milan ceremony revealed a deeper contradiction. The Olympics sell themselves as a space above politics. Yet the moment broadcasters tried to remove the noise, they amplified the message. The real twist was not that the crowd booed, but that the attempt to hide it ensured the world listened even more closely.